Hi SpiceFam, welcome back to another Christmas video. Today I will be showing you how I make sorrel fruitcake. I really do hope that you do enjoy today's video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, put in your post notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Don't forget to comment below and let us know also how you are enjoying the videos so far. See you in the next clip. Let's go.
SpiceFam, for our sorrel fruitcake, we would need some butter or margarine, some fruits, and I will link the recipe, or sorry, the video to that in the description box in case you have not looked at it just yet. You can always go back to see how I prep my fruits for Christmas. Here I have some brown sugar, some cinnamon powder, some sorrel juice or extract, some eggs, baking powder, freshly grated nutmeg, and I will be including a little bit of salt to help balance out the flavor, as well as some vanilla and some almond extract, but I will show you those as I go along. So let's move on to the next step. I'm using my stand mixer, and I'm going to start off by adding in my margarine. And as I said, you want to make sure that all of your ingredients are at room temperature. I did leave the margarine overnight on the countertop so that it's nice and soft. That is for easier mixing together along with the sugar. I am going in with my brown sugar, and sometimes when we get brown sugar, as you would know in the Caribbean, the particles could be very large. Now here's a trick. What you can do is to place the sugar into a high-powered food processor and just pulse it for a few minutes, and you will get it a bit finer, or the crystals will just simply break down. So now that I've added my fat and my sugar, I am simply going to put on my mixer on low speed, well, medium low I should say. So I have my mixer on medium low speed, and I'm going to allow it to beat until it's nice and smooth. I will come back to show you. Also, don't forget to occasionally scrape down the sides of your bowl to make sure that all of the butter and sugar are creamed together. Okay SpiceFam, so our creaming process is done. So I will switch it off and show you the next step. SpiceFam, so this is what our creamed sugar and butter looks like. Now you can still see a couple of the crystals in there, but that's quite fine. It's fruit cake, it will definitely melt in, so that's quite fine. The thing is, when you use white sugar breaks down much faster, as the crystal is way less finer than that of brown sugar. So that is the reason why you would see some of that brown sugar particles in there, unless you're using really fine brown sugar. All right, so let's move on to the next step. Okay SpiceFam, so here are my eggs. Next, I'm just going to go in with some vanilla extract, and some almond extract. Once these have been added, you want to give that a quick whisk until it's combined together. I did not show you guys, but I did also add in some lime juice, simply because I did not have enough lime to get some zest. So you can add in some lime zest or orange zest or even lemon zest, which helps to cut the freshness of the eggs. So back to our creamed butter and sugar. I'm going to place this on low speed, and I'm going to slowly add in the eggs until it's combined. So you want to do it some at a time, just like this, until it's combined. I'm going to increase the speed just a bit so that it can be totally combined, like so. Always use your spatula to scrape down the sides, some at a time. Make sure that everything is well incorporated, and then continue adding until it's done. So I will finish the process and come back to show you. So SpiceFam, this is what it looks like with the eggs in there. So you just want to make sure, as I said, always scrape the sides to make sure that everything is well incorporated, and we will move on to the next step. So for our dry ingredients, I have here some sifted plain flour, and I am going to add in my cinnamon powder, baking powder, grated nutmeg, and some salt. And as I said before, the salt basically helps to balance the sweetness of the cake. Once these ingredients have been added, just give it a quick whisk until everything is combined. Set aside until ready to use. Next, we'll move on to prepping our liquid part of this recipe. So here I have my sorrel drink or concentrate, whichever name you give it, or juice, whichever name you call it at this point. So I am going to add it to my bowl. Don't you worry, I will show you how I do my sorrel in an upcoming video, so be sure to look out for that. Once the sorrel has been added to the bowl, I will go in with my creamed butter and egg mixture. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I know it looks crazy, but don't you worry. So what you want to do, and you can see that lovely red color of the sorrel coming through. You want to mix it in, and don't worry if it looks as though it's separating. It will all blend in together once we add in the other ingredients. Next, we are going to add in our soaked fruits, and I will link the video in the description box below in case you have not seen it just yet. Now that it has been added, you want to mix it until it's combined into the sorrel mixture, just like so. So once this has been mixed together, we are going in with our dry ingredients, and we are going to do it little by little and mix it in until it's all mixed in together. So you want to kind of fold it or stir, fold and stir kind of situation, like so. So I will continue to add in the dry ingredients and come back to show you when it's finished. Okay, Spice Fam, so this is what our sorrel fruitcake is looking like so far. And as you can see, it's not as red as you would like it to be. So what you can do to get that pop of red is to simply add in a couple drops of red food coloring, and that will cause it to pop. So I'm just going to add in a couple drops of this here and mix it in. Okay, this is more than a couple drops. And mix it in. Just like that. There we go. So the camera is not doing it justice, but it does have that nice red color, and this is what we are looking for. So what I will do next is to put that into a greased floured cake pan, and this recipe makes about 2 cakes, but today I did cut it in half, yeah, because I just wanted only one. So you can always double this recipe if you have family and friends coming over and you want to bless somebody for the Christmas with that, then you can always double the recipe. So I will grease and flour my pan and come back to show you. So Spice Fam, I did place the sorrel fruitcake batter into a pan that has been greased and floured, and you don't want to miss that step, or else your cake would stick to the pan and that would not be a good experience. So you want to make sure that you don't skip that step at all. So next we're going to place it into a preheated oven of 270 degrees, and we are going to allow it to bake until a skewer is inserted in the middle, comes out nice and clean. So it will take a little bit longer than your normal cake that you would bake, simply because it's fruit cake and it's at a lower oven temperature, and of course everyone's oven varies, so you want to look at that as well. So I will place that into the oven and we will take it from there. So you know your fruit cake is finished when it starts to pull away from the pan. I did insert a skewer and it came out clean, so it is good. What I have to do now is allow it to cool to room temperature and then we shall cut. Oh my god, it's raining. So I will come back and show you that finished process. SpiceFam, this is our sorrel fruitcake. It's all done, cooled, and ready to be cut. So I am going to slice it and to show you what the inside looks like.
Hi Spice Fam, this is the final plating of our sorrel fruit cake. I really do hope that you did enjoy today's video. Don't forget to comment below and let us know if you would have made it before and how you did it. Thank you so much as always for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.